In this video, I take a break from my assignment and I head out to Darlington to check out the refurbishment and get to go right in the reactor.
So this is our level 1 overview of the Unit 2 refurbishment project.
Looks pretty simple.
So here's an actual replica that we've created with actual components from the reactor. This is the calandria tube. This is the outer tube that's within the reactor itself, which creates the leak-tight reactor. Inside that is our zirconium pressure tube. And inside the pressure tube are fuel bundles. There's 13 fuel bundles per pressure tube, 6,240 for the reactor. And then between our shield wall, we've put in all of the new components in here, welded up the bellows, put in all new end shield end fittings here. This is where we latch on to fuel. Our gray locks that are here, and then our feeder pipes that we're all welding and putting together.
So Scott, where are we?
So Chris, welcome. We're here at the deck, or what we call the Darlington Energy Complex, but more specifically, this is our training and mock-up facility. This is a purpose-built facility to train our staff, to test our tools, and proof our performance.
So shorten the learning curve and improve quality.
Shorten learning curve, improve quality, and it continues to pay dividends. It's like our NASA simulator, if you will. So if we have a problem down in the field, we can come up here, practice, get that crew, they'll jump in next shift and solve the problem for us.
Perfect. There it is. There's 480 channels.
480 channels, 960 feeder pipes.
If I'm in the reactor doing work, like, there's no paper with me. Like, I got my gloves on, I'm working away.
Behind them is a whole team that's directing the work, making sure they're following each step in the sequential order and signing off each and every step.
So it really is like NASA, and this is the command center.
It is.
And so far that's going well?
We're going really well. It's 82% of the project's complete. All of our bulk work is behind us. The turbines are complete. A lot of those critical jobs. So we're just laser-like focused on the critical path and returning this unit safely to service.
All right, so we just got through security. Now we're looking at Darlington. This is the intake channel, right?
Correct, yeah.
Security at a nuclear facility is a lot like the airport, and that just gets you through the gate. The process for getting in and out of the facility requires passing through a number of checkpoints to check for radiation, and to get into the reactor, you have to become a nuclear energy worker.
You've always got to check that it's complete. So here's where we're doing some of our setup for our feeder preps.
It's amazing. So every one of these pipes is uniquely designed and manufactured.
If you're going to be hands-on touching stuff,
yep.
So your rep will require extremities.
So I would put these things on my fingers?
On your fingers or thumbs or somewhere close to your digits.
Yep.
Red goes on the left hand, green goes on the right.
All right.
And that's because your green man's always right.
Green man's always right, okay.
These ones read your dose rates.
Okay. So is this connected to my TLD, or it has its own
this is
reading?
That's what he's doing right there now. He's programming an EPD. It'll have your Disney number on it.
Yep.
And it'll record the amount of dose that you get on our tour today.
Okay, okay.
But this will set a limit for you, and if you exceed that, it will alarm and it will vibrate.
Oh, this will make a noise.
It will too.
Okay.
So our rep limits are going to be, your EPD dose alarm is 120 millirem. Your dose rate alarm is 1200 millirem an hour.
Well, I've never been to space, but the process for getting geared up to get into a reactor has got to be similar. Better do the pre-use inspection that I learned in my fit test.
There you go. That's important.
All of the dimensions in here are exactly mirrored in the mock-up. And here's the airlock, the last isolation point before getting in the reactor.
The color coding is the direction that they'll be fueled by, either in that way or in that way.
Correct.
This is what they're installing right now, all these little tubes. That's quite a job. One rule of thumb, when you're walking through a vault, you see a bunch of lead bags like that, keep walking. Don't stand there. That's a hot spot that's been covered up and sealed.
So in order to get out of this thing, I gotta do it a certain way to not contaminate myself on the way out, right?
Once you got it off, you're going to step across the line onto the map.
So Chris, tell me about your experience inside the vault.
It was surreal. Like standing in there, being where, in that place where all that energy happens, and just being able to see the work that's been going on, and the intricacies and the amount of effort that's gone into this. It's all culminates. Everything happens in there, and it was just an amazing experience to just get in there.
So Joe, we just came out. Thanks very much for all of your support and great effort in keeping us safe. So we're just checking our APDs.
1.0 millirem.
Right, and what's our administrative level?
Administrative level is 2,000 a year.
That's the last thing I gotta do.
Hey Chris, look who we bumped into.
Hello, how are you doing?
How's it going?
Good.
Good to see you.
Welcome to Darlington.
Thank you very much. And I had a great opportunity to get inside and see all the good work you guys got going on.
Excellent,
in that
excellent.
You've started your career here and you saw this thing being built,
Yeah,
and then now
yeah.
you're seeing it refurbished.
Yeah,
It must be
it's round
full circle.
Full circle for me.
Amazing.
It's great. I'm loving it.
Zara, thanks for having us in your station. It looked great today.
My
Your
pleasure.
staff were just great focus on safety,
happy to hear.
and we had a very safe visit to the station, so
Excellent.
thanks.
You guys are welcome anytime.
Thank you.
Thanks. See ya.
Take care. Well, there you have it. Canada's largest clean energy project. Thanks to Joe and Scott and to the whole project team. You've got the entire company behind you as you work hard to get Unit 2 across the finish line.